Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What's good, YouTube? This is probably gonna be like my first real unboxing, like day one. People are getting this thing like right now. And it's the GPD Win 3. That's right, the GPD Win 3. I ordered this on Indiegogo when they had the contributions, the campaign. I made my contribution and I got myself a GPD Win 3. I got the version, the higher end version, as well as the docking station. So I'm gonna unbox it real quick, show you guys. Because I don't have a tripod, I'm gonna just pause this real quick and cut this box open. Man, there we go. Because I don't have a tripod, I'm going to just be pausing the video and opening the boxes. I should probably open up the dock. Now, you know what? I'm gonna put that off to the side because this is just a dock. Nobody really wants to see the dock. Everybody wants to see the GPD Win. This is from a company, was in China, called Gamepad Digital. I own myself a GPD XD. I've owned a GPD Win 2. The GPD Win 2, I like the form factor, but it wasn't as powerful as this one. So just give me a second to lift this up. All right. So as you can see, GPD.HK, that might be Hong Kong. GPD Quality Innovation Extreme Service. Nice. And here we go. This is like my first real, like usually I get stuff, but like I'll get a used secondhand. And this is my first, or I would get like, if I get it new, it would be like months or even a year or so later. This is my first time getting this thing day one. And this is a screen protector. Actions speak louder than words. And I got some, this might be Japanese writing. So yeah, this, I'm gonna take this out first. I'm guessing this is the charger cable. Let me not make such a huge mess. Unboxing that. Yep, that's the USB-C cable. Oh, I gotta open it on the other side. Hold on. Ooh, that's a huge, that is a huge brick. Let's get a close look at that. Fast charging power adapter. You see all the wattage and the volts right there. Wow, this is a huge brick. Pull this up like this, I guess. Here, I got the GPD Win itself. Let's see. Screen protector accessory. Maybe this is a cloth, a cleaning cloth, a white cleaning cloth. And here is GPD Win 3 manual. It gives you all the information about the system, and I'm sure it's a little English, a little Japanese. All right, like I'll get into detail of. I love this. I love the slide out, but I really don't care for this keyboard. I wish the keyboard, even if the keyboard didn't have that much travel, I wish they hadn't made the keyboard like what was that, Sony Vaio? Sony Vaio had a UMPC way back in the day where the buttons didn't have that much travel. I think the buttons were kind of recessed in. Let me focus this. But these are just capacitive, so they don't click at all. Which, a lot of people complain about that, but whatever. It's a powerful portable gaming system. And if you're used to something like a Nintendo Switch, this is way more powerful than a Nintendo Switch. Up here you got the power button. Let me focus. Power button. You got the volume rocker up and down. You got a headphone jack, USB-C. You got the vents up here. You got these shoulder buttons, and for the first time, these are analog buttons. I think GPD never had, from what I remember, it was just a click like this. These are analog, so they gradually go down. Analog, and this is the first time GPD Win 2 as well as the GPD XD, they never clicked. The analog stick never clicked in, which I always hated because so many games use the click. So it's the A, B, X, Y, mostly like we've seen in the. A lot of people say this comes from like Xbox, but it originated on the Dreamcast. A, B, X, Y. Sega always had that A, B, C, X, Y. A, B, C, X, Y, Z, I think, yeah. This right here is the fingerprint reader, and I think this is the Xbox button. See, it has an X right there. This is the famous D-pad. Everyone claims it's like the D-pad from the PSP, the PS Vita, sorry. PS Vita has one of the best D-pads, and they said this is straight from that. Select and start, and on the side, what's that? Micro SD card slot. And this is, that's to switch between controller and mouse. So when you're in Windows, when you switch to mouse, you can use this to move around. There would be a cursor. Nothing on this side. Maybe that could be possibly a mic. And on the bottom, of course, one single USB-C or Thunderbolt port, because you can connect this to an eGPU and get the power of an eGPU. Get the power of something a little bit more powerful when it comes to a GPU on here. I'm wondering. I'm gonna turn this on. This is not gonna be like a review right now. I'm just turning it on so y'all can see it on. The docking station. I was wondering if you can connect the eGPU to the docking station and then connect the device to the docking station, but I'm not sure. It's probably not gonna be like that. It would have been nice to have something like a Nintendo Switch where you can dock it, then have the eGPU, and then have something more powerful. That would have been really sweet. So let me just take the plastic off this so y'all can see. It says multifunction, a USB-C docking station holder, perfect fit, Type-C, tablet, and laptop. Some information on the side about the USB 10 gigabit support, USB 2.0, HDMI 2.0, USB-C support, video, USB-C support, 65 watt charging, RJ45 support, so that's 100, 10, 100, and 1,000 megabits, which is a gigabit support for the gigabit network, of course, and it supports Windows. Okay, so give me a second. I'm gonna pause that and all right, open that up, and this is the holder. Wait, let me see this. I don't think there's anything inside, just a sticker thingy. And this is the docking station. I got this because I got the higher end GPD Win 3. And I'll talk about the specs because I actually don't remember. Maybe I'll put it down in the, I'll have it flash or something. I think it's 11. I don't want to get it wrong. But this one was the higher end model. This is just like a cheap docking station with a USB-C port right here. HDMI, USB-C, and a bunch of USB, regular full-size USB, and a Ethernet port. Vents on the side. Information about GPD, big logo, and I think this goes like this. Well, oh, maybe it just sits like that. Which is, I would think it would snap into place, but maybe I'm just doing it incorrect. I don't want to break it because I'm doing this one-handed. So hold on, let me pause and see if I can snap it in. Well, yeah, it doesn't seem to snap in, which is very weird because it's a little bit flimsy like this. But all right, we're back to the GPD Win. Like I said, this is just a quick unboxing. So I'm gonna put all my information in here. And then I'll do a separate video of the function. But just let me put my information in here and see if I can get this thing started. Yep, so I put all my network information. Now they say it's setting up. It's pretty loud, the speaker.
Now let's see what's new from Windows.
Yeah, that's pretty good sound right there.
Next up, the legal stuff. In short, you'll need to select Excel.
Yep. I'm going to
follow the instructions to teach your PC to read your fingerprints.
It's pretty much like your phone. You just gotta keep lifting and moving your finger. This one is a little bit less accurate. There we go.
Want to set up?
There we go. I'm getting everything ready for you. This might take several minutes. Then I'll turn off the. But let's take a look at this D-pad, because I'm really loving the look of this D-pad. And for the first time, I think the GPD Win Max had a clickable analog stick. I wish this analog stick was recessed. They have a little bit of imprint in here, but the recess is better because it forms to your thumb. But the fact that this clicks is a big plus, especially in shooting games like Fortnite. That's going to be great. Start and select. And the fact that it has a Microsoft Xbox button for Game Pass, that'll be great. The analog stick, not having an analog stick in the GPD Win 2 didn't bother me, but this is great, I'm guessing, for racers, and it's better feeling for shooters. Alright, so get started. Maybe later. Alright, so that's it. What I'm gonna do is, that was just I just wanted to show you guys. Let's go to the Edge browser. Hold on. Pause that. How fast that over. I think it's setting it up because that opened up. I clicked that a while and it didn't. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, this this is, I don't like, I'm not gonna say it's terrible, because it's better to have a keyboard than to not have a keyboard. But in a situation like this, it would have been nice to have clickable keys, even if the travel wasn't much, because I understand the design. This has to close, but still, like, I already have some stuff. PS2, Rockstar, Manhunt, Epic Games. But yeah, this is not it. It's not the best. I mean, I'll take it, of course. You got no choice. It's a keyboard. It's better than nothing. But anyway, so what I'll do is I'll put my information in here from my train of thought is left me. But my origins, and I will put in my information from my Xbox Game Cloud, and of course I lost my train of thought for a second, but I'm gonna put my Steam information in here, my Microsoft xCloud's Game Pass information in here, as well as, of course, Google Stadia information in here, and I'll come back with another video. This was just a quick unboxing of the GPD Win 3. As well as I'll have all the specs and everything either listed on this video or in my next video. I don't know the exact, I've seen it so many times watching these videos, but I'm gonna have a link to all the information. This is the higher end version with the higher end GPU. It's clocked higher than the base model, but I'm gonna do a lot of videos. A lot more videos will be coming soon This was just a quick unboxing. All right, YouTube. This is Rel's out. Let me turn this on. I forgot to show it docked. So this is it docked. It slips in pretty. Hold on. I needed 2 hands for that, but it slips in pretty easy. Although there seems to be a small gap here, but this you can hook up, of course, this to a computer monitor or a TV, and you get the video out when you gaming. Of course, you can connect a Stadia controller or a Xbox Xbox One controller, or Xbox Series X controller, which I have upstairs, as well as, of course, a PS2 controller. You can also connect to that. So I just want to show this docked. A quick look at this. All right, there goes all the ports, and that's it docked. All right, okay, man. I realize that I missed a very important part of the unboxing process, especially with this device. And normally I wouldn't really care that I missed this part, but I had to get this because it's an actual really unique feature. Now, mind you, people, I've been a little bit under the weather. I've been sick. I'm actually recovering from COVID. I was sick for about 2 weeks. So I was making a lot of my video was, I was a little bit slow sometimes, you know, and I was forgetting a few things, but I'm definitely better now. And I had to show these. I realized I didn't show the back, but this is a very important feature in my opinion. These 2 buttons in the back can be I believe they can be programmed, but alternately it's already mapped. Now, I've never seen, you know, most games controllers have a D-pad, has an analog, of course. These click. I'm loving the fact that these click. And they have 4 buttons in the front, 4 face buttons, and of course the trigger and the shoulder. But having these 2 extra buttons in the back, in my opinion, is actually really great. Sometimes I do hit them on accident, but because they're a little bit recessed in, it doesn't happen often. Now here's my kind of a gripe with this system. I wish the screen was, let me turn this on. I wish the screen was a little bit bigger. So there's so much bezel right here. But it's not that big a deal. Not a deal breaker at all. Other thing is, I wish I had my Xbox controller here, but if you can imagine the Xbox controller, the analog stick is here and the face buttons is up here. I love that because in a shooter, with the analog stick being here when you're moving around, right? I can press the A button up here to jump, and that's very important to me, right? I believe that's how the Nintendo Switch is, if I'm not mistaken. But it's definitely how the Xbox controller is. Now, mind you, I understand why they most likely did it, because it's very uncomfortable. Just because of the ergonomics of the system, it's very uncomfortable if I was to hold an analog stick down here. Like my hand, when I'm imagining an analog stick down here and holding it all the time, because you know that's a movement. So with the movement, you have to always hold that. It was very uncomfortable. It was a little bit, not very, but it was slightly uncomfortable. So I actually prefer that they put the analog stick up here. But yeah, that was a little. I wish the ergonomics was a little. I don't know how they would have get, maybe making it wider or something. But I always prefer my analog stick down here and the 4 face buttons up here. But yeah, that's besides the point. These 2 buttons I wanted to show. And of course there's a big old fan, a vent, and a big old fan back here. That's something I didn't show. All right, this time I'm out for real. All right, laters, Rels, peace.